What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy CamATL, and welcome back to another NBA High Five video with your boy. Drop a like down below, comment anything in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And make sure you hit the notification bell next to subscribe because when I start the live show later on at 3 p.m. Central, like I've been doing, you're able to get notified and you can come in and ask your questions and hear the questions of the other people and stuff like that, and really get a good taste take on how this slate needs to be played. Excited to see y'all at 3 p.m. I'm going to go ahead and go straight into this high five, get in and out, and get right back to studying. But so far, the core of how to play this slate feels really good to me, and it's 11 games, so we got a lot of stuff to get to today. But let's go ahead and get into this high five real quick. Starting off at point guard, I am going to go right back to my boy Ricky Rubio. He got the start in the last game, and at the end of the day, under 7K is going to be too cheap for Ricky Rubio. As long as he is getting the usage he's getting in this situation. I mean, Cleveland is so hurt. And I understand they're bringing back Kevin Love, right? Kevin Love's coming back. But he's going to be limited to like 15, maybe 20 minutes at the most. He's not going to make a huge impact on this line at all. So I'm pretty much acting as if, look, they're incredibly hurt, and it's not bothering me at all that Kevin Love is back, okay? Because you have Jarrett Allen out, Evan Mobley out, Colin Sexton out, Markkinen out. Like, this whole team is out. Cleveland is the team to grab value from 100%, and they are still the team to grab value from, even with Kevin Love coming back. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm expecting Ricky Rubio to get the start here, and at 6'5", plain and simple, he's too cheap, man. He's getting that bump. Good matchup against Brooklyn. Really love this spot here. The only down part is maybe blowout could be a concern, but at the end of the day, I mean, he's going to hit value regardless, in my opinion. Um, it's just a solid spot here for him, man. I mean, even if the blowout happens, I mean, I don't know who they play here. You know what I mean? I mean, they blew out the Knicks on November 7th, 126 to 109. He still played 31 minutes and dropped 61. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, as of right now, Ricky Rubio is in a fantastic spot, and he's definitely a guy I'm interested in today. I'm gonna go right back to the well. He got me some money the other day. Taylon Horton Tucker is still under 5K for a guy who's starting and averaging 1.10 fantasy points per minute. I'm sure you can do the math in your head. He's probably going to play around 35 minutes, 1.10 fantasy points per minute. Yeah, that equals out to a good amount of fantasy points, and at only 4.8, he damn sure is hitting value. Toughish matchup against Milwaukee with Chris Middleton back. Middleton's a solid defender, but at the end of the day, it's just opportunity, usage. Everything is great here for Taylor Horton Tucker. He is getting the bump with LeBron James off, obviously, so it's a fantastic spot here, and it's just a point per fantasy point per minute play where he's just safe and locked in for a good amount of minutes. So I really like Taylor Horton Tucker still at 4.8. Now Luka Doncic is out. I'm going right back to Porzingis, who we had low owned to drop a 50 something bomb the other night. Loved getting that play low owned, man. I was excited when I got that. And this time, I'm not going to get it low owned. And I'm going to be honest, y'all, we're not going to get him low owned. But at the end of the day, don't let it sway you. Because when Luka Doncic's off the floor, Kristaps Porzingis is an easy play. All right, plain and simple. Let me go ahead and put all my Dallas in real quick. Let's go to guard. So these two guys are the main two guys that I am interested in here. These are the focal points for me on this slate in general. I'm locking these guys in and I'm figuring the rest of the slate out. Kristaps Porzingis and Jalen Brunson get very solid bumps with Doncic off the floor. They could get blown out by Phoenix. So in GPP, if you want to try to fade a super high-owned duo, you can. But at the end of the day, with Doncic off the floor, these guys' usage is incredibly high, and they should both hit value, even if they, in fact, only have to play a little bit of the fourth because it's a blowout. All right, so even if that happens to happen, they're still probably going to hit value here. Jalen Brunson's 5'7". I haven't projected over 36, I believe. Kristaps Porzingis, I haven't projected like 44, something like that. So I really like these two guys. These are core pieces for me with Luca out. Obviously, with Luca out, that's one of the bigger names out on the slate, and obviously he garners a whole bunch of usage. So with him out, there's a lot of usage to go around. The third player that I'm interested in is Tim Hardaway Jr. If you're able to get it, make it work. Tim Hardaway is the third Dallas guy that I'm interested in. Once it comes to that, that's about where I end it. Those are the three guys that I like: Porzingis, Brunson, and Tim Hardaway. Last but not least, This price just feels too low for me. This is a price play for me. His price has dropped to 7-7. Solid matchup against OKC. Plain and simple, this is a great spot here, man. I mean, Christian Wood is an absolute monster. Earlier on this year, on October 22nd, he dropped a 61 against them in 33 minutes. He's getting the same matchup once again. And at the end of the day, look, this dude has only been in the 7K range since that game against OKC, October 22nd. Ever since, he's been 8K, 9K, even up over 10K at one point. Christian Wood is 7-7. His price is too low. It is a price issue. They did not price him appropriately, and I am going to take full advantage. Same kind of situation as last night, right? Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert was priced inappropriately. People didn't play him. He smashed. I figured he was going to smash. His price was too low. Plain and simple, it was just a price issue. They dropped it too low and they shouldn't have gone that low. We took advantage. Same situation with this here. Christian Wood. He's priced too low. Christian Wood should never drop under 8K. Never. The fact he's 7-7, that's just criminal. So, yes, he is a fantastic point per dollar play, and this is a price issue that I will be jumping all over. So, Ricky Rubio with Cleveland, extremely thin. Other Cleveland I like. Isaac Okoro for value. Cedi Osman. Um, uh, you can consider Dean Wade. He's going to play a good amount of minutes, but this dude is so ineffective, even with minutes, that it's just pathetic. So I don't know if I'm going to end up playing Dean Wade. But my main guys is Osman. Isaac Okoro is really interesting to me, and Osman. Those two guys are really interesting to me on this Cleveland squad as well. And then Darius Garland you can consider as well. With them being as thin as they are, somebody's got to score. You know what I mean? Rubio can't do it all by himself. And yeah, Love is going to pitch in a little bit, but like I said, he's going to be limited. They're not going to throw him out there and go too crazy with a guy who's missed as much time as he's missed. So he's going to play limited minutes. So don't worry about Kevin Love. Play it as if, he's not even in. You know what I mean? That's how you need to focus on this Cleveland side of the ball. Taylon Horton Tucker, he's gonna play about 35 minutes or so, man. And at the end of the day, he's just like I said last time we played Taylor Horton Tucker, and he went off for 40 some. He's averages over a fantasy point per minute. So if he is getting the minutes, that's all you need to know for Taylor Horton Tucker, especially when his price is still too low at 4.8. Kristaps Porzingis and Jalen Brunson with no Doncic. That's pretty obvious here. Both of these guys will probably be extremely chalky. At least I would be surprised if they weren't. I would love it if they weren't. If I'm able to get Porzingis at like under 30% ownership, that'd be awesome. Jalen Brunson, same. I would love that. There is blowout risk. So in GPP, not cash, don't fade these guys in cash. But in GPP, if you want to fade these guys because you're expecting it to get crazy out of hand and they don't even play fourth and you think they don't hit value in that time, then that's cool. And then Christian Wood, just a price issue. They didn't price him accurately. It's just a mistake on the DraftKings side. They priced him way too low. The last time he was in this 7K range was against OKC, this same team, and he dropped 61. All right, his price is too low, man. This is a guy who should be priced over 9K. He is a stud. Don't sleep. Christian Wood's a stud. So, and that's it, y'all. Thank you guys for joining me as always. GreenlightDFS.com. Join the squad. I will see y'all later for the 3 p.m. live Central. Let's get this money tonight, man. I'm out. Peace.